Welcome to my Throwback Thursday, but on a Sunday. So this is going to be a post-game commentary on one of my older gameplays. Now, if you weren't aware, I've been playing Fortnite since day one on the PlayStation 4, and I've saved almost every game I've ever played. So I thought I'd start a series where I go over some old gameplay. To start with, this is a gameplay from the very first day of Season 4. At the end of Season 3, there was a huge meteor that was anticipated to crash into Tilted Towers. Instead, it landed on Dusty Depot, which was a huge surprise to everyone. Now, I landed right near Loot Lake in this game to see what the meteor had done over this way. And basically, it added this huge rock with 2 chest spawns nearby. When I opened the first chest and saw I got a sniper rifle, I knew it was a good game to attempt a sniper-only challenge. The problem with this challenge is that it's hard to get a sniper rifle as your very first item. To me, it's not really authentic if you don't get the weapon you're intending to use right away. Since I did pull a bolt action right away though, it seemed legit. Now unfortunately, time was literally not on my side here. I distinctly remember starting this match as it was about 10 minutes before I had to go pick my kids up from school. And halfway through, you'll see me not use some meds to heal myself, including a chug jug. And this is because I had to go right then and there and wanted to just let the next person kill me. That's not to say I didn't try to go out without a fight though, but you can clearly tell I was anxious to die. Now remember, back then there wasn't Builder Pro, so people couldn't really build efficiently or fast at all. In my opinion, getting kills with a sniper rifle is probably the hardest thing to do in this game. So after I killed my first 2 people, I did make it a priority to use only the bolt action. Now at this point, I saw a supply drop falling in the center of Loot Lake, so I decided to go grab it. And of course, there's always a risk of someone lurking nearby a drop. And lo and behold, some scallywag starts lighting me up. All it took was one good line of sight to instantly annihilate him. Now back in Season 4, there was also no loot floating on water, so it was hard for me to tell what exactly this supply drop had in it. Likewise, when I went to loot the corpse I had just sniped, I had a difficult time seeing what he had. You could kinda look under the water, but even then, it wasn't too helpful. And look at that, remember the gold silenced pistol? Definitely one of my favorites. At this point, I made my way towards Tilted Towers to look for unsuspecting foes, but I couldn't find anyone. I then noticed yet another supply drop on the outskirts of Tilted, so I built a few platforms to try and catch it. I opened the drop, but it didn't really have anything good in it, so I just ran around on the platform for a few seconds to try and draw attention. I finally spotted a guy towards Loot Lake, but he stutter-stepped right as I shot and it missed by a hair. I then proceeded to Mario hop around for a bit to try and get a better shot on him, but he kept going further away. I did take one more shot at this guy before a bullet whizzed by my face from the opposite direction. Even now looking back, I still don't see where the heck this guy shot me from. During the actual gameplay, I was even more confused as I couldn't spot him. Finally though, the butt-faced beaver emerged in my line of sight, but I missed. I went to take another look and some other black sock wearing whiz started shooting at me. I managed to snipe him once, but he then lit me up like a firecracker. And instead of building cover, I took it like a champ and then melted his face off. Now at this point, I knew my first target was still lurking nearby. And I also knew that I had only less than 5 minutes before I had to go pick my kids up. Notice I grabbed the bandages, but I didn't really heal. I then made my way over to the loot, grabbed the minis, and more bandages. I did decide to drink 2 minis here, but not heal up any further than that. I also grabbed a second bolt action sniper. I wanted to end the game as fast as possible, but I didn't want to just suicide. So as I tried to outrun the storm, I came across a guy with his back to me. And I somehow biffed not 1 sniper shot, but 2 shots from the bolt actions that I had. I feel like that second shot should have hit though. A little skirmish ensued, but then we both raced to try and get out of the storm. As luck would have it, when I built myself a height advantage to escape the storm, I stumbled upon the same guy's hut who I just fought with. Now I don't know if this guy was completely unaware or what, but I decided to build up 1 more level and then I drank 1 mini really quick. Then I looked down just in time to see him give me the puppy dog eyes as I put him to sleep. Unfortunately for me, he pooped out a chug jug, and at this point I had to go. I literally had less than a minute before I had to leave and pick my kids up. I really wanted to play this game out further because I think I could have won, but of course I didn't want to abandon my kids at school. As much as I wanted to drink that chug jug, I picked it up to help the next guy out that would eventually kill me. I wanted to get 1 more snipe off, but I built like a newbie booby and some guy stuck a rocket straight up my butt. At least I'm sure he enjoyed my chug jug.